Hey guys, what's up? This is Audrey and this is Namrata. Welcome to our channel, The Mystic Sisters, and we're back on YouTube after a very long time. Actually, this is our first video of 2021 and we are probably too late to say Happy New Year, so I'm just gonna say Happy New Month of March. And those of you who reached out and were asking where have you been, what we were doing, and we had no answers to those questions. Actually, we were kind of emotionally messed up at that time and we were dealing with some family issues as well as both of our separate personal issues. By the way, none of our issues has been resolved yet. But that's life, right? We got problems, some we overcome, some stays with us, some fades away with time, some heals us, some breaks us, but they all makes us stronger. And that was my very boring life lesson for today. But we are glad that we are back again with another DIY thrifted video where we transform one of our old and boring outfit into two brand new outfits. And this is episode 6, and all the previous episodes that we created, you can find them in the description. Now without further ado, let's hop right into the video. This is the dress we are transforming today. We liked the print, that's why we purchased it in the first place, but the yoke is very long, so it is not flattering on our body type at all, so that's why we had to transform it. Now let's move on to the making process. So this is the design we had in mind. The yoke of the dress was too long and the armhole was too tight, so the first thing I did was I cut the whole thing from right below the armhole and I removed the braided belt thing by just cutting them from the edge. Then I marked how long I wanted my dress to be, which was around 29 inches, and I measured it from my bust to knees and then added couple of inches for hemming. Then I just cut the whole excess bottom part. Later I realized I could make it a bit shorter, but it also turned out fine. Now for the back, I needed to attach an elastic so that it stays up tight at my waist and don't try to expose my hips. So I marked 1.5 inch up from the skirt area and made a cut. I also gonna cut the side seam, but the dress was already tight, so to get an extra room I decided to open the side seam with the help of a stitch opener. But before that I cut the interlocking of the side seam though. Now the next step is to make a loop for the elastic. So I had this very thin elastic which I usually use to make my homemade masks. So I folded it like half inches and stitched it like this so that it could have enough room for the elastic. Then I just inserted the elastic with the help of a thin safety pin and secured it with few stitches on both sides and made the skirt tight enough so that it don't fall off my waist. The fabric is very light and soft, so I wanted to have a double layer on the front. So I cut another layer of the front from the excess fabric. Then we just have to place these two layers together, front facing each other, and stitch these two layers together, only the upper edge. After it is done, we just have to flip it and iron it. And that's it. Now it's time to make two thick belts that will tie a knot at the back. For two belts we need 4 layers of fabric, so I folded the fabric like this and drew a arch shape, one side pointed. Then I cut it out with a little struggle because the fabric layers got too thick, but it was fine. Now we have 4 layers or 2 pairs right side facing each other. Now we just have to stitch the edges and flip it inside out to make the belts. And there we have it. Then I attach them with the front, one belt on one side and the other on the other side, like obvious. Then I tried the dress like this, but without any support at the shoulder. It wasn't very comfortable. So we decided to attach that braided belt thing as a strap. So I hand sewed the straps in a V shape at the front. And we are almost done. I just did a half inch hem on the bottom to finally finish our first garment. Now for the second outfit, we didn't have much fabric left and we are confused to what to do with this leftover fabric. I almost make a rectangular shape for the front and cinched in almost ½ inch at the waist, but at this time I didn't know what to make. So I like this ruching details on tops and dresses or skirts, but I haven't tried it before and this is the first time I tried it and it was successful. So I had this reddish fabric in my home, so I used it as my lining. So I have this front much bigger than my back so that I can have the ruching detail on the front with adjustable drawstrings. So first I stitched the back layers, the right side facing each other, and I just stitched the top and bottom edges of the layer and leave the sides as it is. And now while doing the front layers, I left 1 inch gap at the center front on both top and bottom sides. And I hope my explanation makes sense. Then I just flipped the layers inside out and also did ironing for clean flat surface. Okay, so now I am drawing 3 lines at the center front and I will stitch them later in order to insert the drawstrings through these layers. So I'm just stitching over the 3 straight lines. Now I am folding the raw edges inside of the back and ironing it to make it flat and clean. Now I am making some pleats at the side seam of the front so that it can go inside of the back layer. Now I am just repeating the same pleats on the other side. Then I did 2 straight stitches to secure the pleats. Then I inserted the front inside the back layers to make a top stitch over the both side seams. Now it's almost done, but I have decided to make half-inch straps with the red fabric and then attached it with hand stitch. That's all for today's video. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel and also hit the notification bell so that you never miss another update from us.
And we will see you guys in the next video. Till then, bye bye.